Watching this on Amazon. It's Liverpool kicking off, going left to right. I think we'll win this. I think we'll win this maybe 1-0, maybe 2-0, maybe 5-0. Nah, not 5-0. So Jota almost got sent off within 40 seconds. High boot on Hakimi, but luckily he didn't hit Hakimi's face. He just kicked the ball out, so that's good. Free kick. Kanate headers it. Gone to Jota. Trent does a long ball. They defend it. PSG taking a goal kick out to the right back. Robertson's pressing him, but it goes to Van Dijk. Salah's got the ball in the box, but it gets closed down by Hakimi. Oh, Salah wins it back off him. So Salah's got it on the left wing. I don't know why he's on the left, but I'm not complaining. Gravenberch edge of the box. Yeah, the ball's just kind of bumping around, and now PSG countering. Kvara was trying to counter, but Konate is a bit too strong, and then Alisson just kicks it out for no reason. So PSG throw in by the looks of it. Throw into PSG. Slots shaved his head. It's a fresh shave. I don't see any stubble on his head today, so he's freshly done it. With a proper wet razor as well. He hasn't used an electric. Like he's got a clean shave going on, which is pretty nice. PSG cross to nobody, but Robertson just kind of kicks it out. So PSG corner, which is not what you want, but let's see what happens. Szoboszlai heads it out. Yeah, it's just come back to Alisson. Alisson takes a quick goal kick to do that counter, and it's kind of falling. It almost fell to Salah, but the defender just got it last moment. It's gone to Van Dijk. Long ball to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai's in the box. McAllister. Oh, God. Oh. McAllister played it across to Salah. Salah basically had a tap in with an open goal, but he's blasted it over the bar. I say he blasted it. I say he blasted it over the bar. Their defender, Nuno Mendes, he just got his knee in at the last second, and then the ball went over. Oh, so Salah really should have scored that, but it's okay. Only 4 minutes have gone. Yeah, nothing nothing much happened with the corner. PSG taking a throw in now. Short throw in, and then they blast it upfield. Konate should get that. He doesn't get that. Van Dijk scoops it up though. It's gone to Szoboszlai in the middle. He loses the ball. Kvara gets it back. Kvara does a long ball over the top, but it just goes straight to Alisson. Goes out wide to Trent. And goes to Salah, who beats the fullback. So Salah's running down on goal now. He's cutting inside. Oh, okay. Salah was basically running down on goal. He cut inside. He got right into the box. And then he took a shot from inside the box and completely missed the goal. But that's still that's still encouraging. Yeah, he's just beating half the PSG team. The ball fell to him right in front of the goal, but kind of Marquinhos was in the way, and then Salah just blasted it wide. So still 0-0. But I think this is going to change soon. I hope it's going to change soon. As Sion J150712 says, do you think Liverpool will win? I think so, yeah. I think we'll win this game. That's a good question. I'll go with 2-0, maybe 2-1. Yeah, I'll go with 2-1. 2-1 for this game. I hope so, because if we don't win, then it's my fault and I'm bad luck. So let's see what happens. So Salah's got it on the right wing, passes it to Gravenberch, to Konate. Konate looks like he's going to do a long ball. He does do a long ball along the floor. Salah just loses out. PSG have got the ball back. Szoboszlai's pressing. He's going to be doing that all game. The team's pressing a lot higher this game. I don't know if you remember the away leg, but the team were playing really deep, almost like a counter-attacking kind of low block thing. But now that Liverpool are at home, they're definitely playing a lot higher up the pitch, and they're definitely pressing a lot more, which is encouraging. So it's gone to PSG. PSG taking a goal kick, which Van Dijk just heads straight down. So it's gone to Diaz now. I think Gakpo's on the bench, so Gakpo might come on for Diaz later. But Diaz has got it out wide. Diaz is running. Diaz kind of tried to put a cross in with his left foot, but it hit the first defender. And ball's gone out for a corner now. We've already created more in the first 8 minutes compared to the entirety of the last game. So that's encouraging. So just taking a corner now. I presume it's McAllister taking it. It's just taking its time. a bit of fighting going on inside. So the referee's just sorting that out. I got a good feeling about this corner. I don't know why. So McAllister takes it, goes to Van Dijk, heads it down. It's fallen to Diaz, but Diaz passes it back out. McAllister's going for another cross. Robertson was on the header. Ooh. Diaz did a cross. Robertson went for the header. PSG headed it out. And then it fell to Szoboszlai on the volley, just outside the box. But Szoboszlai hit it over. Not bad, encouraging so far. PSG goal kick. It's gone to Hakimi. I think. Ooh, the referee seems to have stopped the play. Okay, so they're taking the goal kick again, and they take the goal kick and they hit it right out for a throw in. So Liverpool throw in. It's gone back to Konate, gone to Alisson, gone to Van Dijk, who's in the left back position. Does a long ball up the pitch, but Marquinhos just gets the ball quite easily. PSG passing it around their defence. PSG progressing it forward. A nice through ball by PSG to Barcola, I think. PSG might have just scored, unless that's given as offside. Yeah, I think PSG might have just scored. So quite a mess. Quite a mess at the back. Against the run of play as well. But it's okay. It's not the end of the world. I need to see again kind of what happened. It looks like there was a bit of kind of confusion at the back. But PSG basically just scored from a goal kick, which is kind of embarrassing. Yeah, so long ball up from their fullback, and then there's nobody in the midfield. I see that might be offside. And then they played it out wide to Barcola. And then it looks like Barcola did a cross along the floor. And then Konate tried to save the ball by stretching for it. But in doing so, he kind of set up Dembele. It must be like a French thing. And then he set up Dembele. But I want to double check that there's... Well, I want to hope that there's a VAR check on this. Because it looked like it might have just been offside. Nope, there's no VAR check. Goals given. So it's 1-0. 1-0 PSG. 1-1 on aggregate. Yeah, silly goal to concede. I'm not going to scream about it, but... Yeah, it's not the best goal to concede. Kind of messy. But anyway, let's move on. So Trent's taking a throw in now. Gone to Gravenberch, who passes it back to Konate, who passes it back to Alisson. Alisson's probably going to pass it. Ooh, Alisson passed it right back to Konate. Almost hit Dembele. Konate is taking a long ball right to Diaz. That was an amazing long pass. An amazing long pass from Konate across the pitch, straight to Diaz's feet. And then Diaz did his usual thing of blasting it over, but that's encouraging. Yeah, Diaz is blasting it over there. So McAllister gets the ball to Szoboszlai, passes it to Jota. Jota loses the ball. PSG's midfield is amazing, man. It's gone to Kvara, who's on the left. Cat Meow Meow 7 is saying that was too funny. It was pretty funny because it was a perfect pass, and he just kind of blasted it straight over. It's gone to Konate now. Konate's taken a long shot. Wow, Konate took a long shot and he forced the save from Donnarumma, and it's gone out for a throw-in now. So just waiting to take the corner now. McAllister takes the corner. Donnarumma just punches it out, to be fair. Gone back out to McAllister. Donnarumma pushes it out again. Gone out to Diaz. PSG clear it again. Gone to Trent now, who's roughly in the middle. Don't lose the ball. Oh, he did not lose the ball. Then he lost the ball a second later. PSG are countering now with Kvaratskhelia with an amazing through ball to Barcola and an amazing save by Alisson. Barcola had a one-on-one and he tried to play it through Alisson's legs, but Alisson kind of shut his legs as he was going down. But that was better than the goal that they scored. And I thought that was going to be a second goal. But it's gone to Salah now. Salah's getting pushed off by the defender. He's gone out for a throw-in. So corner now, corner for McAllister. McAllister seems to take the corners from both the left hand side and the right hand side, which is quite interesting. So McAllister's got his left hand up, I don't know what that means. He crosses it, crosses it into Jota. Jota was wide open. No one was kind of defending against him. He had a clear header and he headed it over. But it was good, encouraging. Yeah, he needs to do a bit better there. I guess the ball was kind of high, so it's natural that his header would loop over, but even then. The PSG fans are singing like they've won. I mean, it's 1-1. I'd rather be in our position than the PSG position, because we're still at home. Szoboszlai got it on the right wing now. He's kind of turning back, passing it back out to Trent. Trent passes it inwards to Konate, who's roughly on the halfway line. Konate is doing his Joel Matip run. Goes to Gravenberch, who's in a weird position on the right wing. Trent does a long ball to Salah, but it's just going to get intercepted there. So PSG got the ball. Hakimi, Barcola, Van Dijk's in midfield for some reason, and he intercepts the ball. Gone to Diaz, who's doing his little spinny things, and he spins inside, and then he hits the first man. Oh boy, this is going to be a long night, isn't it? I think that's Barcola now, who's countering on the right hand side, but Van Dijk tackles. It's gone out for a throw-in. PSG had a throw in and they hit the ball right out, and now it's just gone for a Liverpool throw in. That's kind of funny. So Liverpool throw in now, but it's gone to Salah on the right wing, who passes it to Trent, who was on the overlap, but it got defended. And now Trent's swearing at the referee. It may be on mute, but I can lip read. He's definitely swearing at the ref. Yeah, they're just showing a replay of the goal. Slot does not look happy. But it was a goal out of nothing, to be fair. Like, I don't think they've done much other than that. Offside. So, Liverpool free kick. Robertson back to Alisson. Alisson does a long kick out to Salah on the right wing. But again, I think that's Nuno Mendes. Again, he defends the long ball. Gone to Trent, and again Nuno Mendes defends it. Trent, and again Nuno Mendes. But Jota's got it now. He needs to pass it. Don't do that. Aha! He needed to pass it to either Salah or Diaz out wide, but the ball just got a bit stuck. Got stuck like between his feet, kind of thing. So Robertson at left back, passes it to Van Dijk. Robertson passes it back to Alisson, passes it back to Konate. So they're doing the whole recycling of play thing, which is not the most entertaining thing to watch, but it's one of those things they have to do. Alisson long balls it to Salah, and again Nuno Mendes just takes care of it. I wonder how old Nuno Mendes is. Because if we need a left back, he might be somebody we should look at. But I think he's getting on a bit. Let me Google. Oh, nah, he's only 22. Nuno Mendes is only 22. And they bought him from Sporting in 2021. Maybe he's someone we should potentially look at. Gone to Salah, right wing. Gone to Gravenberch. McAllister does a ball over the top to Robertson. Oh, okay. So Hakimi's on the floor pretending he's really hurt. This is the thing. Like, I don't trust this. You know when players go down, kind of holding their head like that. Like, I maybe I'm being a bit too skeptical, but I don't really believe they're really, because now the guy's up. He was holding his head 5 seconds ago, and now he's up. It just feels like too easy a tactic to just go down and hold your head as a means of stopping everything. Of course, now I've said that, somebody's gonna seriously hurt their head, but but you know what I mean. It's gone to Jota. Konate heads it out. Alisson. PSG again. They're finding holes in the midfield, man. It's gone to Kvara on the left. Kvara versus Trent. Kvara passes it inside, but Szoboszlai deals with it. To Gravenberch now. PSG just play it all the way back. Play it all the way back to the keeper. PSG just passing it around midfield. Yeah, that was rubbish. Nuno Mendes tried the cross, and he just kicked it out for a goal kick. But with that said, he is. I have been quite impressed with him across the two legs. Why have all the PSG, or why have a significant number of PSG fans got their shirts off? Is that indicative of something? Because it's not that hot today. Anyway, it's gone to Szoboszlai. Passes it to Robertson. Robertson does a deep cross, and it just goes out for a throw-in. Trent's got the ball to Gravenberch. Goes to Konate. Goes out to Robertson. Goes to Van Dijk. Van Dijk passes it forwards to Robertson, who I think was fairly tackled. Yeah, I mean, Robertson's on the floor, but it looked like a fair tackle to me. Jota's pressing Donnarumma, who kicks it out for a throw-in. I'd like to see Gakpo second half. I know he's coming back from injury, but this feels like the type of game where he can make a difference. Van Dijk's arguing with the ref. I don't know about what. Just get on with it, man. I don't know what the issue is. Ball falls to Jota, who's doing a through ball to Diaz, who should pass it out to Salah, and he has passed it out to Salah. Salah kind of miscontrols the ball, passes it back to Trent, who's roughly in the middle, passes it to Gravenberch inside the box. Trent with an awful pass, which gets headed out by PSG. Goes to Szoboszlai, goes to Konate, goes to Alisson. Trent's got the ball now. To Salah. Salah did kind of a cross and also a shot. One of those, but Donnarumma just deals with it. Then Donnarumma catches it. It's long saying Donnarumma every single time, man. Oh, was that a handball? Was that a handball? It kind of hit Nuno Mendes' hand, the cross by Salah, but it looks like nothing's happening with it. Never mind, eh? Okay, so gone out to Alisson, who takes a long goal kick and just hits it straight out. Oh, God. Nuno Mendes. Oof. He almost put Barcola through with a through ball from his own half, but it was just a bit too long, and Alisson ended up getting it. Gravenberch has got it now, just outside our box. Gravenberch running forward, passes it out wide to Robertson. Again, like, why are you doing that? No, like he's tried to do. Robertson's tried to do a long pass from his own half, and he's just passed it straight to the keeper. Jota's got it now on the left wing. He does a lofted crossover, which gets defended. It's gone to Soboslai. Why is my Instagram going off? Has somebody scored? I don't know if somebody scored. There is a free kick now, so I don't know. No. I am watching it on Amazon, and I don't know if Amazon are slightly behind. I mean, McAllister just loses the ball. Alisson saves it. Maybe that's what maybe that's what they were referring to. Let me have a look. It was an old post. It was an old post from... I don't know why it's giving me notifications about that. But anyway. Trent passes it out wide to Salah. Cuts it inside to Trent, who did a nice shot along the floor, but he hit the player's foot. And then it bounces straight out. Gone to Van Dijk. Passes it to Trent, who passes it to Jota. Jota passes it to Salah. That Nuno Mendes guy, man, again. Salah's been having trouble with him in both games. He's good. Why have I never heard this guy's name before? Like, he's strong, he's fast, he's good tackler. Some good passing as well. I'm not sure if he got the assist for the goal, but he was part of it. Salah plays it to Jota, edge of the box, takes a nice shot, but it just goes over. That's better though. It's looking a bit more encouraging, I'd say. Brianna says nice shot. Yeah, it was a nice shot. Probably the best shot we've had so far. And I think it was on his left foot as well. So PSG just passing it around the back at the moment. They're in a dangerous position. Oh God! They they got all the way to the byline, cut it back to Kvara, who was free inside the box, And Kvara went for the top corner, and he just to be fair, this whole thing might have been offside. But yeah, Kvara took a long shot, not a long shot, but took a high shot from inside the box. And no, to be fair, Kvara was keeping it low, but Gravenberch intercepted it, and then it went over. PSG are countering a fair bit. We look a bit open at the back. It doesn't look too stable there. Alisson catches the corner, which is what you want to see. He then releases the ball quickly to Diaz, who, if he's clever, will pass it to Salah. And he does pass it to Salah. Salah kind of tried to pass tee up for Gravenberch for some reason, who was running on, but PSG intercepted. So Trent taking a throw in now. Passes it to Gravenberch, passes it to Salah, passes it to McAllister, passes it to Trent, passes it to Salah, passes it to Gravenberch, passes it to Salah, all the way back to Konate. Konate, Van Dijk, Robertson, Diaz. And then Diaz does his little dribbling thing and loses the ball. What a surprise. But PSG lose the ball themselves. It's very messy at the moment. So he's playing. So Van Dijk passes it forward to Gravenberch, who loses the ball, and there's been a free kick to PSG. I'd like to see a bit more at this point. Kvara's got the ball. Kvara beats Trent, but he beats the line as well, so it's gone out. Come on, man, we just need one goal. That's all I'm asking. So PSG just passing it around the defence, passing it back to Donnarumma. Out to Nuno Mendes, who's completely free with absolutely nobody near him, and he's running up the field. Passes it out to Kvaratskhelia. Gets the better of Trent every single time. Gets a shot on goal, but Alisson saves it. So McAllister's got it, passes it to, tries to do a 1-2 with Jota, but again just gets intercepted. Whole thing feels a bit flat at the moment. Robertson's got it left wing. Ooh. Ball gets cleared. Knotty just kind of passes it out. Kvara's got the ball again in like 100 meters of space. Like why is he always so free? He's like one of the most dangerous players on the pitch, and whenever he gets the ball, there's like 100-meter radius around him of free space. Mendes wins the ball from Salah again. Now PSG are passing it around the right hand side. I think that's Dembele. Oh Jesus, Dembele with an amazing shot. Top corner, kind of curling it, and it just about went out wide. I think McAllister might have got a foot in last second, which kind of diverted the path of the ball. Yeah, everyone's getting excited thinking that went in. Gone to Kvara. Alisson jumps and catches the ball. He passes it to Diaz on the left, who's going to blast the ball up the pitch. Diaz passes it to Jota, and again he just loses the ball. PSG got it in the midfield now. Kvara one-on-one with Trent, but Konate is there to help. Dembele tries to loop a ball over, but Trent intercepts. Trent is countering now, running down the pitch. Passes it to Salah, who's in the middle. Diaz is running on. Fuck it. And then we just turn around. And we end up playing the ball backwards. Would have been a good countering opportunity, but now our defenders have the ball. So it's gone to Gravenberch. Gone to Van Dijk. Gone to Gravenberch. Gone to Diaz. To McAllister. Soberslai's got it at the edge of the box. McAllister tries to take a shot, but gets tackled at the last second. McAllister's just got it in the middle of the park. Passes it out wide to Diaz. It is still 1-1 to be fair. I keep thinking we're behind, but strictly speaking it's a draw. Gravenberch has got it. Gravenberch moving forward, and then Donnarumma picks it up like it's nothing. Konate's got it, passes it to Van Dijk, passes it to Robertson, passes it to McAllister, passes it out wide to Jota, who's on the wide left. So Diaz is more central at the moment. Passes it to Van Dijk. Passes it to Salah, who loops a ball over the top. Falls to Soberslai, edge of the box. Is that a penalty? No. Soberslai went down due to a tackle, and he didn't get the penalty, so now he's pretending to be hurt. And now he's wide. Yeah, PSG just keeping the ball really well at the moment. 1 minute of stoppage time. They're showing the replay on Szoboszlai in the box. That could be a penalty, to be fair, by Fabian. Kicked him in the thigh, so it's pretty high kick. Half time, well, that was boring as hell. Nothing really happened. But this team has a tendency to get bollocked at half time and then come out and do something a lot better. So let's hope that happens. Fingers crossed. Let's see what people are saying at half time then. People are saying the ref is the worst we've had all season. I wouldn't go that far. He has been pretty bad. I don't know about if he's the worst we've had all season. Someone saying crowd needs to do more, proper up for it for the first 10 minutes, but have fallen off since the goal. That's something I've noticed. Like the crowd will kind of get proper up for it at the start, and then if we score, suddenly the crowd will get proper up for it. But then in between, they don't really say much or kind of do much. People are agreeing that was a dive by Szoboszlai. Fair enough. It did look quite high, but when I first saw it, I did think he'd gone down quite soft, especially because he got up pretty much instantly. People are saying Sheikh paid the ref. I mean, it's nonsense, isn't it? Someone else is saying they've played pretty damn well so far. We're going to have to up our game a lot if we're to go through here, which I agree. Cat Meow Meow 7 is saying team needs to play with more energy. Agree with that. It does look a bit lifeless. I've noticed with these late kickoffs, we do seem to have a lot less energy compared to the Premier League games. I know it's later, but even then, I'd expect something a bit better. Someone else is saying sluggish and being out-muscled and outpaced all over the park. Hope they get another half-time rollicking to wake them up. Agree with that. 1000%. Ref was awful. Jota is useless. I won't read that one out. Awful half. Hook, Jota and Diaz for Nunes and Gakpo. Maybe. I'd normally kind of give it 10 minutes, but this particular manager seems to make his changes a lot sooner, which is fair enough. What else? Horrible team selection. I don't know about that. I don't. I don't know how much you could realistically change that team, because Gakpo is coming back from injury. Um, I guess Nunes was an option, but Nunes seems to be more effective off the bench as an impact player. But to be fair, some people say that about Jota, so let's see. But yeah, Jota hasn't been great. Rio Ferdinand's on the commentary apparently, so it's a good thing I'm not listening to that rubbish. Get Nunes on, which is what quite a few people are saying. Some other people are saying PSG look awful outside of a few players, Vitinha especially. I don't know about that. I wouldn't say PSG look awful. They look pretty. I mean, they look pretty good as far as I can see. The referee is useless. I mean, I don't know about all this blaming of the referee. It just feels like an excuse at this point, if I'm honest. Someone has said, I think the game will finish 1-1. We go through an aggregate. Seven Sign is saying, bro, Salah's been ruining the. Do you mean running the attack or ruining the attack? Probably ruining the attack, I think. Running the attack. Oh, fair enough. He's had a few kind of good chances. He's definitely been better than Jota. Yeah, Diaz has been encouraging. Some of his dribbles against right fullback have been pretty good. He's trying to be creative. Jota hasn't really done much though. So maybe Nunes comes on for Jota. What I have noticed is Nuno Mendes, their left back, is pretty good, and I know we're probably going to be looking for a left back in the summer. I've not heard anyone say his name. The first chance of the game where Salah dribbles past 4-man and hit it millimeters of the post. Yeah, I forgot about that one. That one was pretty good. He somehow, I don't even know how he did it. Thinking back to it now, because he had the ball out wide, and then before you knew it, he'd beaten Mendes. I think he beat Vitinha as well, and then he kind of curled it from the outside of his foot. But that's kind of been the story of our season. Like, we've been highly reliant on Salah. The good thing is Gakpo is back from injury, so Gakpo might come on second half, and hopefully he can contribute as well. Quite a few people here seem to be blaming the team selection. Seven sign is saying, I want to see Gakpo, Diaz, Salah front three, Diaz false nine. Yeah, that's what we were playing earlier in the season, and that was really good. I think you might be right, you know. I didn't think of that, but now that you mention it, I think you might be right. Because when we were playing that earlier in the season, it was really good. And I agree with what you were saying earlier as well, that Diaz has been good and Salah's been good and Jota hasn't been great. So yeah, maybe we take Jota off, move Diaz into the middle, and put Gakpo on the left. I think we need to try something, because Jota's link up play, I don't know I don't know if he's half injured or something, but his link up play hasn't been great, and I think Diaz's link up play through the middle would be better. So yeah, I think you're onto a winning tactic there. Hopefully we see that in the second half. Seven sign is saying, good half overall, but Trent, oh my days, has been stinking it up. I won't lie to you, when Kvara's dribbling at him, like inside I'm like this, like oh. Even was it the Dembele shot towards the end where it showed you Trent in the background and Trent's just sitting on his ass on the floor because he's fallen over. Yeah, I can either laugh or cry, so I'm choosing to laugh about it. I'll probably cry tomorrow, but yeah, today I'll just laugh about it. Seven sign is saying, every time he got the ball, he tried beating the press like his Busquets. You're right about that as well. There was a time, I think it was about halfway during the half, in the middle of the pitch, he beat one player, and I thought, okay, he's beat the one player, now pass it. And then he tried to dribble past the second player as well, and then he just got tackled, and then PSG are countering. And then the trouble when he does that is that he's in the middle. So then PSG counter on their left hand side, which is Kvara, and Trent isn't there because Trent's in the middle losing the ball. And then Kvara is just running at Kanate, who's trying to cover two spots. And then it just makes us a bit nervous. Yeah, there's quite a few other people here. Admiral Stable is saying, I think we'll be so much better if Nunes and Gakpo are playing with Salah. That's fair. I think quite a few people are concerned about Jota. A lot of people blaming the ref, saying the ref is highly biased against us. I mean, it feels like an excuse. I mean, the ref hasn't been great, but the ref hasn't been terrible either. Anton is saying Jota is miles off. I'd rather see Nunes. He has a bit of presence and he can physically cause problems. Plus, he links well with Salah. I think Nunes will definitely come on, Anton. Maybe not immediately. Maybe not immediately as part of the second half, but I think maybe after 60 minutes or something, if he doesn't see a change, then he might look to bring him on. Seven sign is saying Nunes should be a late sub. Yeah, I agree. I prefer him when he's more of a late sub. When the other defenders are a bit more tired, he seems to be a lot more kind of effective. Then he can use his kind of pace and he can use his aggression. People are saying, I trust in halftime slot talk. Yeah, Slot does have a good tendency to kind of change things during his team talk. So that's a bit encouraging. Who was it when we were playing the other day when we were 1-0 down? Was it Southampton? And then he did a team talk, and within 10 minutes we were 2-1 up. So that's positive. A lot of people kind of complaining about the refs, and like, I'm just kind of reading through these comments here. Like, yeah, the ref hasn't been amazing, but like, it's not been terrible. Like, it just feels like a bit of an excuse to a certain degree. That's a good comment there by Future Regular. He's saying the whole PSG game plan revolves around the striker dropping deep into space, and we have no one picking them up. Gravenberch needs to drop back or something. I don't know. Yeah, I have seen that a little bit with Dembele dropping into that space. You've seen Kvara dropping into that space. Barcola a little bit, but Barcola's been more out wide. But yeah, a lot of PSG's play involves the striker coming deep into that number 10 position and then causing a bit of havoc. So it looks like the second half is starting now. Anfield looks quite nice. I will be going to Anfield next weekend, so I hope... I need to check the weather, actually. What's the weather in Liverpool next weekend? Because I am going to go. It's too early to say, but I hope it's a bit warmer. But anyway, second half has started. PSG trying to blast through our midfield, but McAllister wins it back. Diaz wins a free kick. But Docs is saying Barcola si non men Dembele si best men. Is that Spanish or French? I speak a bit of French, so I think. Are you saying Barcola's? You think that Dembele is playing better than Barcola? Is that it? Is that it? Dembele did get the goal, to be fair, but all of their attack has looked quite threatening. Robertson's taking a free kick on the left hand side. Nothing much comes of it. Oh God, PSG cantering now. Kvara's running down that left hand side, and Trent is nowhere to be seen, which is exactly what kind of Seven Sign was raising concerns about. But Gravenberch, where is Trent? I can't even see him. Trent's in the middle. I'm like, where is Trent? Because on the right back position, it's McAllister and Gravenberch. I'm like, where's Trent? Has he been taken off? But nah, Trent's in the middle for some reason. So I don't know. I don't know what that's about. So ball's gone back to Donnarumma now. Swiss Marco is saying, ha ha ha, agree with you. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like, where is he? Like, they're attacking down their left, which is our right, and Trent's nowhere to be seen. Seven Sign is saying, bro, this Trent guy is always out of position. You're right. But like, there's being like out of position, and there's being so far out of position where I'm like, when I was looking for him, I couldn't even see him. I was like, that's McAllister. I was working my way down, and once I got past 6 players, then I found Trent. Like, he's so far out of position. Dembele's got the ball. Ooh, Dembele with a nice cross along the floor, but Konate clears it out. I think that might be a foul on Jota there. Trent to Salah. Salah's on the right versus Nuno Mendes. Salah's probably going to pass it back, which he does pass it back to Gravenberch, and now Gravenberch is in the right back position. Forward to Jota, out wide to Robertson, to Van Dijk, to Diaz, to McAllister. Diaz trying to make something happen, gets surrounded by 3 PSG players, and then they get the ball back. I think that's a free kick to PSG. Hakimi's got it wide right, passes it inside. I think that's Vitinha. Back to Marquinhos. Back out to the left to Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes passes it back to defence. Back to Marquinhos, who's on the right side of defence. Hakimi. Marquinhos. Diaz is pressing. Interestingly, Diaz is through the middle now. Jota's on the left. Don't know if that's a permanent change or if that's a temporary thing, but we'll see. McAllister wins it back. Gravenberch. Salah unfortunately loses out. PSG get the ball back. PSG just progressing the ball. I don't like how nobody's tackling them. Like, come on, okay, better. Again, Kanate is in the right back position. Trent gets a foot in. I was hoping Salah could counter there, but the defender just about kind of got back. So it's a throw in for Trent. Stevie G 4000 is saying, "Bring me back." That would help. If we had Stevie G in this midfield, it would give a bit more. What's the word? A bit more aggression, a bit more bite, and I think that would help if you were back. So is Endo warming up? Is that Chiesa warming up? Because that's a shocker. Endo Nunes. I'm in shock if Chiesa is warming up, because he can never get 5 minutes to save his life. But anyway, back out to Nuno Mendes on the left. Play it into central midfield. Ooh, a nice ball over the top, but Alisson scoops it up. Gone out to Robertson. Van Dijk does his long ball. Amazing pass right to Salah's feet. Long ball. Trent loses the ball. Salah gets it back out to Szoboszlai. Out to Robertson, who's bombing down the left. Does a deep cross, but it gets headed out. McAllister intercepts their counter. Robertson gets tackled. Back with Van Dijk now. Back with Jota. To Diaz. To Trent. Long shot. Ooh, not bad. But right to the keeper. Trent with a second shot. And it just hits the inside of the post. And Szoboszlai is offside. He didn't look offside, so it must have been somebody else. I swear he was onside. He did not look offside. I don't know if Diaz was offside on the initial. What? Nobody was offside unless it was Diaz on like the very first part. Yeah, he was offside. So Diaz was offside at the very start of the attack. But the rest of the players were onside, which made me confused. I was like, who's offside? Nobody is. But to be fair, Diaz was just off at the start by the looks of it. Why do they always show Mario in the crowd? If you ever go to the Anfield Stadium tour, there's this guy called Mario who does the tours and he shows you around Anfield. He shows you the pitches. He shows you the changing room, and he's the guy that they always show. They must have some sort of deal with him that I don't know, but he's the guy that they always show in the crowd. I just find that quite funny. I'm like, that's Mario. That's that guy who does the tour. But anyway, Trent's got the ball. Szoboszlai, edge of the box to Jota. Again, weak link-up play. Robertson's got it on the left. Diaz has got it. Trent's in the middle again. It's like, bro, you're not going to score from there, bro. That was about 35 yards out. You know when somebody, like as soon as somebody hits the ball and you can tell that it's not going to go in because it's far too high. That's kind of what happened there. You can see that's not going to go in. So Nunes is getting instructions, and I guarantee you he does not know what that guy is saying. That's Sipke, what's his name? Sipke Hulshoff, who's one of the assistants. Unless he speaks Spanish, Nunes ain't gonna know what he's saying. This ball gone out now for a throw-in. Van Dijk's got the ball. Van Dijk passes it back to Alisson. I think it's free kick to PSG. Barcola with a nice flick which beats Robertson but does not beat McAllister, so McAllister gets the ball back. McAllister passes it centrally to Jota, passes it out wide to Diaz. Diaz is doing his skills. He's got three. Again, where's the support? He's got no support. Szoboszlai with a Diaz did a low cross along the floor and the ball just kind of fell to Szoboszlai, who was inside the box. Szoboszlai takes a strike at goal, but he just hits the defender. Yeah, good defending. You gotta be fair with that. Getting closer. Cross by McAllister again. Ooh, that was a good header. I think that might have been Robertson with the header. The ball bounced and then the ball went high and Donnarumma had to make a high save. But PSG are countering now with Dembele, who's up against Gravenberch. Hopefully that just goes out. Well, it almost goes out, but Barcola saves it. Kvaratskhelia, I don't like him in that position because he's dangerous in that position. But we win the ball back. Trent's got the ball. Passes it to Jota. Okay, Salah takes it on. 2-on-2. 2-on-2. Passes it to Diaz. Take a shot, bro. Fuck. Nah. Needed better decision making there. Steven Gerrard is asking, could Curtis Jones help? Maybe. Possibly, yeah. Jones has been a lot more decisive in the box. So in this example we're seeing here, Jones might have gone for a shot. Diaz should have hit that. He should have hit that first time, I think. But it is what it is. We're getting closer. But yeah, Stevie G 4000. Could Curtis Jones help? Yeah, definitely. I can see him coming on. We must be getting close to 60 minutes now. Maybe at like 65, 70-ish. Yeah, 58 minutes, 50 seconds at the moment. PSG got a player down. I always find the placement of Anfield so funny because it's literally all like houses, like terraced houses and things. And then there's just this giant football stadium bang in the middle. But yeah, Robertson to Van Dijk, another amazing pass right to Salah. Passes it to Trent. Trent with a cross. Ooh, nice cross, but Donnarumma gets a fist to it. Diaz got it on the edge of the box. Jota hits it out wide. Okay, my stream is frozen and like I'm watching this legitimately on Amazon. Like it's legit. Like paid for this thing and it's frozen. What's going on there? Hello? That is embarrassing, Amazon. Oh, it's back. Corner falls to Salah. Kvaratskhelia saves it. Kvara is a good player. I'm not sure why we didn't get him. I suspect it's probably wages related because his fee wasn't too high. It's probably a wages thing. But he's definitely a player that could have helped this team. Another McAllister corner. Loops it in. Unfortunately, the first man heads it out. They're trying to counter, but Trent should get to that. Yep, and he's going to play it back to Alisson. Play it safe. Alisson boots it back out. Not his best goal kick, but nice tackle there by Trent. Trent does a long ball over the top. Maxwell 2222 is saying Liverpool 2-1 PSG final result. You're probably right with that. Yeah, I think Liverpool will maybe get one, and then it will be 2-1 an aggregate. So yeah, I'd agree. Or do you mean 2-1 in this game? In which case it will be 3-1 an aggregate, or do you mean 2-1 on aggregate, if you know what I mean? So Donnarumma's on the floor. He's got his hand up. I don't know if he's injured. Yeah, Maxwell 2222 saying on aggregate 1-1 here. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I think you're right. I hope you're right. And I think you're right. Also, PSG's second keeper is coming on. That's encouraging because Donnarumma's been pretty good. Or is he not coming on? Or is he just making it up? Getting a bit concerned now, can't lie. Yeah, so Trent's got the ball. It's gone to Salah. Gone to McAllister. McAllister plays a long ball over the top to Diaz. Diaz running at Hakimi. Nice. Crosses it in. Just about got intercepted. But Diaz is trying things. I think it's time for Jota to come off now. I mean, Jota doesn't look fully fit since he's come back from this injury. I don't know what it is, if it's a fitness thing or if it's something else. But something doesn't look quite right. Let's put it that way. So Trent's got it, right back position. Nice through ball to Salah. Ooh, is that a penalty? Salah's asking for a penalty, but the ref didn't give one, and now Salah's pretty furious. I'm gonna need to see that again. Okay, now I'm getting a bit annoyed at the ref. Now I'm starting to get a bit concerned. I didn't agree in the first half, but now is the ref is he checking this? Well, that was outside the box, if anything. Yeah, you see those given and also not given. But it wasn't quite as clear cut as I thought it was when it first happened. So Barcola's going off, and his number 14 Doué is coming on as a replacement. Yeah, no penalty. Van Dijk long ball to Salah, gets intercepted. PSG tried to counter, but good tackle by Gravenberch. Trent's got it. Salah's trying to do a through ball, but he just missed out. PSG countering now down the right hand side with a Doué. Hakimi's in the middle. Ball rolls to Konate. Even Jota's pressing, it doesn't look right. I don't know if he's not fully fit, or if he is fully fit or not. Is that Doué? He's doing pretty well there. Good interception. Jota's got the ball, but then messes up the counter. Kicks the ball straight at Hakimi. Yeah, I can't see Jota being on the pitch for much longer, unfortunately. Or maybe fortunately, depending on who you ask. PSG attacking down their left hand side. Nuno Mendes keeps it in, but in keeping it in, he kind of went over the line. So if we get the ball back, back to Trent. Trent kicks it out. Looks like Nunez is coming on. Nunez is nodding. I'm not sure he fully understands, but let's hope so. He's like, yes, 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 yes. So ball's going out to Diaz, left wing. Diaz is pressing. Donnarumma kicks it out though. McAllister had the ball. Jota comes back to support. Somebody's on the floor. Salah's on the floor. But I'm hoping he's okay. Van Dijk's got the ball. Long ball over the top. Jota's chasing. Jota's losing. Lost the ball. Now Trent's on the floor. Trent kind of went for a tackle on Vitinha, but kind of slipped as he was sliding in. And now Trent's on the floor. I hope he hasn't pulled a muscle or anything. Trent's on the floor, like with his shirt covering his face. I hope he's not in pain. When Nunez is coming on, I think that's what was needed at this point. Yeah, everyone's just attending to Trent. So Trent's still on the floor. Medical team are around Trent. Salah and Szoboszlai are also there. So pretty much the whole right hand side are there. I hope this isn't a sub because I don't know who we can bring on. I don't know if Bradley's on the bench or not, or if he's still injured. Can't remember. Just with McAllister now. With Robertson. I think Kwanzaa might have just come on for Trent. Cross. Corner. Yeah. Yeah, Kwanzaa on. Well, I guess I guess he'll be more of a threat from corners. That's something. Ooh, and he was a threat. He wins the header. Just about misses from Kwanzaa. So Van Dijk with the header goes to Diaz. So Nunes is on now as well. Gone to McAllister. Kwanzaa. Salah still got it. On the right, Szoboszlai. Kwanzaa. Free kick. So Mendes was kind of protecting the ball, and then Szoboszlai did that thing where he's trying to get the ball from behind him, and then whenever you're in that situation, Nunes just has to, as in Nuno Mendes, sorry, just has to go over, and he'll get the free kick. The ball's gone out wide to Doué, to Hakimi, but Nunes wins the ball back. Nice. Ball falls to Robertson, who fakes the pass and then runs up the field. Out to Diaz on the left. Diaz running forward. That must have been a foul, surely, yeah. So foul, maybe like 30 yards out, maybe 35, but pretty central to the goal. No, not pretty central. More towards the left-hand side. So Robertson's going to take this. Probably left-footed in-swinger. He does his left-footed in. Ooh! Ah! What the hell happened there? Robertson took a took a free kick. Kwanzaa headed it and it hit the post. But I think it might have been offside. Nobody was offside there. Yeah, I don't know what the problem was there. So Kwanzaa's header hit the post and then rolled alongside the line and didn't quite go in. Yeah, but hey, Kwanzaa's had 2 good opportunities. Falls to Kanate, falls to Nunez on the edge of the box. Tries to play a through ball, but it goes out. Ball to Van Dijk. Van Dijk does a long ball over the top. But I think I think Nunez was offside, so he was running for it and then he stopped. Ooh, Salah. What's going on there? Salah won the ball fairly, but this idiot linesman's got his flag up. For what? Oh, Nunez was quite a bit offside. That's probably why. Through ball by PSG. Van Dijk saves it though. Free kick. Van Dijk's going to take the free kick. DJ Corleone is saying, I want to see Gakpo and Elliott. Yep, I think both of those can make a good impact. Maybe Elliott on for Szoboszlai, and perhaps Gakpo maybe on for Diaz. Wouldn't mind seeing Jones either, to be honest. So Diaz has got it. Ooh, Diaz has got it on the left wing, but Robertson just about misses it. Robertson's out of position now, but Van Dijk's going back to cover. Okay. Diaz with a nice pass to Robertson to Nunes, who should have took a shot but decided to pass it to Salah. Diaz with the shot, good save, Donnarumma. Nunes was right next to the keeper. He should have gone for the shot, but he tried to kind of square it and the ball got intercepted. Pass over the top by McAllister, straight to Salah, crosses it. Donnarumma got a hand to it and the ball just fell out of everyone's path, unfortunately. Yeah, Donnarumma's made quite a few good saves today, just to be honest. So McAllister is going to take another corner. His corners have been quite good. They're zooming in on Nunes, which means Nunes is going to get his head on this. Yeah, Kanate kind of got his head to it. It then fell to Diaz outside of the box, but he kind of scuffed the shot. No, it was a Donnarumma actually got a hand to it. Yeah, Diaz tried to kind of volley it in, but didn't quite work out. So it's a goal kick now. And they take it short. So Hakimi's got the ball, right back position. PSG just passing it around the back, but they are getting pressed. Szoboszlai pressing there. I don't know who that was. Diaz and Nunes pressing. PSG are trying to pass their way out of the press. Robertson almost got there. But now, unfortunately, Robertson's out of position. Nice tackle by Kwanzaa, but now Kwanzaa's on the floor. Don't like what I'm seeing. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, God, close. It didn't go in. But the ball kind of fell to Kvaratskhelia. He does this thing whereby he always goes high. In some ways for kind of the spectacular finish. And he went high and he hit it over. If he had kept that low, would be in trouble. Would probably be going out this competition. But yeah, he always seems to kind of hit it high. So kick by the keeper goes to Kanate. Hakimi, don't foul him, Robertson. It's okay. Hakimi was through, but good covering. So now it's back with the midfield. T-Swift 20 says this will go to penalties. You might be right. PSG have looked more threatening in the last 5 minutes. So with that in mind, you might take penalties, but I'd expect us to do a bit better. We've just been a bit toothless up front, if I'm honest. Where's Nunes? Is he off the pitch? Because I can't see. Oh, Nunes is in the left back position. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, PSG just passing it around the back. By the looks of it. McAllister's trying to press. McAllister pressing from deep, but again they just kind of pass it around. Doué with a good skill. Oh no, he's running past the whole team. But Doué kind of ran past the whole team and then dived in the box, and nothing was given, I don't think. He's been a tricky player, this Doué guy. He's been quite good. I've never heard of him before, but he's looked quite threatening. So long kick up to Salah. Gets he tried to head it down for Nunes, but defense got in the way. McAllister out to Kwanzaa on the right. To Salah, tries to play in Nunes, but it gets intercepted. 5 minutes of injury time. To McAllister now, to Robertson, to Van Dijk. McAllister, Van Dijk, around the halfway line. Robertson on the left, Diaz centrally. Diaz lofts a ball over to Salah on the right wing. Salah passes it back a bit to Gravenberch. They know Kwanzaa's on the right, so they don't pass it to him, I've noticed. Which is unfortunate. And now the ball's gone back to the keeper now. Ooh, Salah wins the knockdown. Szoboszlai. Robertson. That was rubbish. That was rubbish. Robertson had like a simple cross and he just kicks it straight to the keeper. He miskicked like the curl, like he failed to curl it. And so the ball just rolled in a straight line to the keeper when he should have done a cross. McAllister's just done a foul on Dembele and he's got booked. It wasn't the worst foul in the world. McAllister misses the next match apparently. So Beraldo's coming on for Marquinhos. So that's a bit odd that they're making a central defensive change unless it's because of an injury. So free kick, about 25 yards out on the left-hand side. Kvaratskhelia is standing over it, goes for a shot, hits the wall, hits Konate specifically, then Alisson picks it up. So Robertson to Gravenberch, tries to play in Salah, but the ball gets intercepted. Van Dijk, Konate to Salah now. Salah passes it inwards to Szoboszlai. Good attempt. Szoboszlai tried to play Salah in, but I think that was Kvaratskhelia who made the interception. So Konate to Van Dijk. Diaz has got it on the left. Good tackle by Hakimi. So Hakimi's wearing the armband now that Marquinhos has been subbed off. I still don't know why Marquinhos was subbed off, but it is what it is. PSG fans are celebrating exactly how you celebrate a draw. Soboslai got the ball. Robertson. Oh, almost played Salah in there. McAllister with the corner, falls to Van Dijk. Donnarumma gets it. McAllister over the bar. So extra time, I just need to get my charger. Be 2 seconds. Ooh. Is that doing it? Seven Sign is saying, what a stressful watch. I agree with you. I would have liked to have seen a bit more, if I'm honest. So quite a few people are saying that left side of Diaz and Robertson is not working. I think it's been okay. People want to see Curtis Jones on. I think that's fair. Seven Sign is saying Robertson's been so awful. He has. I don't know if you recall that towards the end of the half where he just had to cross it and he just passed it straight along the floor to Donnarumma. Like that really kind of annoyed me. Diaz doing everything, yeah. Diaz is trying to be a bit more creative. He's trying to make things happen. Jones is actually coming on. Who's he coming on for? Is he coming on for Szoboszlai or McAllister? Could be McAllister, because McAllister's on a booking. Mac have been amazing. Yeah, he has been really good. Not just in this game. Quite recently in other games too, he's been super valuable. So we've had 18 shots. They've had 10. 3 shots on target. They've had 4. McAllister comes off. Yeah, he has been really good. I think it might be because of the booking that he got at the end, which was unfortunate. So it looks like PSG are going to be taking this. There's Mario again. They keep showing Mario, who's the guy that does the tour at Anfield. All the PSG fans with their shirts off. He had to foul him there because Robbo lost the ball. Yeah, you're right. Robertson's not been playing well. Like there's Robertson and there's Simicast. Like I know some people prefer one, some people prefer the other. Simicast does have a better cross on him, so maybe that's what we need here. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. So my Amazon feed again is freezing. I don't know if other people are watching on Amazon, but like this is legit. Like paid for this, and it's not working so well. Simicast can at least use his right, and he can do something with the ball. Robbo just spams crosses on his left. You're right, and it becomes a bit predictable as well because the other players know that he's gonna kind of pass it onto his left and try and use his left foot. So yeah, it does become a bit predictable. And then DJ Corleone says hopefully Simicast comes on. Yeah, it would be. He would give more of an attacking edge. So Kanate with the interception there, and I think it might have gone out for a. Corner. It has gone for a corner. Kvaratskhelia has taken the corner. Short to Doué. Doué lofts the ball up. Ooh. Lofts the ball up. Beraldo with a good header, which just went out. Yeah. Oh my God, PSG nearly scored. Yeah. Thank God. Yeah. Good header as well. Yeah, it was against Jones as well. He needs to wake up a bit. Bradley looks pissed on the bench. Is Bradley on the bench? Why didn't Bradley come on then for Trent when Trent went off? Barcola, yeah. Yeah, I think Bradley might be out injured, but yeah, Barcola, yeah. All right, yeah, of course, Bradley Barcola instead of Connor Bradley. I thought you meant Connor Bradley. Jones cross by Salah. Hakimi This Douay guys look pretty good, you know. Even there, nice pass to Kvaratskhelia. I don't like it when he's on the edge of the box like that. Falls to Douay. Ah, God, okay. Seven Sign is saying, bro, Douay is so scary. He is. Like every time he's got the ball, I've never heard of this Douay guy before. I was like, who the hell's this guy Douay coming on? But every time he's got the ball, he's looked dangerous. He's made things happen. He's made things happen out of nowhere. So I've been impressed by this guy. Been balling out for PSG. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Nunes with the ball, just about loses out. Gravenberch wins it back. Curtis Jones now to Szoboszlai. They have so many players back that it's difficult. Nunes on the wing, Salah on the wing. Salah lofts the ball over. Oof. Just goes right to Donnarumma's hands. Okay, we're trying. Cat Meow Meow 7 is saying, got a bad feeling about this. I'm starting to get a bad feeling about it. Can't lie. I don't want to see penalties. Elliot looks a bit angry on the bench as well. Gone to Van Dijk. Van Dijk out to Salah. Szoboszlai with a nice through ball to Salah, but a corner. Well, now that McAllister's off, I wonder who's gonna take the corner now. Because McAllister was taking it from the right and the left. Robertson, I think, took that one. Szoboszlai's got the ball on the edge. Ooh, edge of the box. Salah kind of tried to backheel it a bit into the goal, but just gone over. So goal kick to Donnarumma. Ball goes back to Donnarumma. To Virgil, to Jones. Again, like he's got two players on him. Why is Robertson not supporting him? Robertson turned up like 5 seconds too late. It's like give the guy a bit of support. So Nunes pressing, PSG just passing it around the back, PSG passing into midfield. Oh, I don't like. I admire that, but I don't like the fact that he's just in a nice pass to Doué. Doué running at our defense. Good tackle by Kwanzaa. Very good tackle by Kwanzaa. It's gone to Salah. But we're cantering now. The ball's fallen nicely to Jones. Jones to Szoboszlai. Back to Jones. To Diaz. To Jones. To Robertson. Jones. And again, the same thing happens. Nobody's supporting Jones. And now PSG are countering. Robertson's nowhere to be seen. So Van Dijk's covering left back. Robertson's run back a bit now. Nervous times, man. Nervous times. PSG passing it around. I think that's Dembele in kind of the number 10 position. Dembele again. He's going to pass it out wide. Cat Meow Meow 7 is saying Cyan Doué. Yeah, he's looked pretty good. I've been impressed with him. Like, he's always a danger whenever he gets the ball. Okay, we're countering now. Szoboszlai running forward into the box. Somehow, like, whenever we get into the box, they have like 20 players in there defending their goal, and it's really hard. It's really hard to kind of get past that. Okay, Gakpo coming on now. Nice. I wonder who he's going to come on for. Is it going to be Diaz? Probably. Yeah. So Gakpo on for Diaz, and I think Kvara's coming off for PSG, which is a bit of a relief. Because he's another one that I've been worried about, but he's coming off, thankfully. And Lee is coming on for PSG. Diaz has played well. He's been unlucky, but we've got Gakpo on now. Got a good feeling Gakpo will be able to do something here. Seven Sign is saying, bro, Doué's work rate is insane. It is insane. That guy seems to be everywhere, and he's effective as well. Like, he's working hard, and he also looks dangerous, if you know what I mean. A bit like Sadio Mane, a little bit. I know that's probably not the best example, but he's working hard and he's effective. Now, why is Diaz coming off? Yeah, good point. Diaz has looked dangerous. I watched Lee Kang in a Korea game once. This guy's a baller. Wow. PSGs have too many ballers. They've got ballers everywhere. we got Robertson. PSG's squad is deep. People thought, oh, they've lost Mbappe, they've lost Neymar, they've lost Messi, but the players they've got now, it feels like a bit more of a team in some ways. Jones is not the sub we needed, in my opinion. Yeah, you could be right. He hasn't really done too much since he's come on. So Hakimi's got it now. Back out to Hakimi. Hakimi just does not run out of energy. That guy running up and down the pitch. Ball's gone out. Ball's gone out for throwing. Seven Sign is saying takes way too long on the ball. In terms of Jones, that's been one of his problems. One of his problems for quite a few years, in the sense that I find that he takes a bit too long to kind of release the ball. And when he takes a bit too long, like a counter attack can go, because he's spending forever to make his mind up. He has improved it. He has become better. He has become better this season. I remember in previous seasons I used to lose my mind. I'd be like, bro, just pass it, and he'd be like swiveling on the ball, and we'd just lose the counter attack. But this game taking so long, he's taking so long. Gonna need to see something. I feel like we're gonna have at least one good chance. Bro, Robertson is so bad. I agree with you. This has probably been his worst season I've ever seen. Which is why I think a left back in the summer is probably the priority. Like, I think that's why we're linked with Kirkes, we're linked with Hato. There's probably a few more that we're linked with, but I think left back is gonna be the priority. It's actually just funny at this point. He's washed at 30. You're right. I think part of the reason is, I think we signed him when he was like 23 or something, and he's had 7 years of like club football of just running up and down the pitch. So I think there's so much mileage in his legs now that he's had enough. I saw Elliot. Don't tell me that. Like, I like Elliot, but I hope he's coming on maybe for Szoboszlai or something. Yeah, I saw him warming up. Like, I presumed he's coming on for. The thing is though, if this goes to penalties, like Salah's a pretty much a guaranteed penalty, but so is Szoboszlai. Like, Szoboszlai, before he came to Liverpool, like, he'd scored because he used to be Leipzig's penalty taker, and I think he scored like all 20 of his penalties. So it'd be interesting to see who Elliot comes on for. I'm proper curious now. Could it be for Gravenberch? That would be risky. But it's the type of thing Slot would do. I'd feel a bit uneasy about moving Jones into the defensive position, but let's wait and see what he comes up with. So Donnarumma takes long kick. That's the first half of extra time done. Wow. We've been here for 2 hours 15 minutes. No wonder my battery ran out. Half time of extra time. I don't think I can take penalties on a Tuesday. Oh God. So Slot's just giving a team talk. They're handing out bananas, presumably for the energy levels. So Elliot is coming on, but I wonder for who. This is going to be a risk, whoever it is. If it's Salah, it's a risk. If it's Szoboszlai, it's a risk. If it's Gravenberch, it's a risk. If you asked me to take a guess, I'd say probably for Szoboszlai. Yeah, Szoboszlai sitting down. So it's for Szoboszlai. Yeah, it makes sense. I think Szoboszlai was tiring a little bit. Yes, Swiss Marco is saying hopefully Elliot scores. Seven Sign saying come on Elliot, Salah and him got chemistry. Yep, agree with the both of you there. %100. Oof. The first touch by Elliot. Sabo was so angry. Yeah, he did look pretty angry. It was probably the right sub. Like he was tiring a little bit. Now we think about it. So balls out to Robertson, who gets pressed by Hakimi. Like just look at Hakimi's energy levels. Like in comparison to Robertson, the difference is pretty significant. Not even calculus exams stress me out this much. Yeah, I know what you mean. This is like too much for a Tuesday. I can maybe just about handle this on a weekend. So let's see how it goes. So PSG moving it forward. Oh, that's a nice through ball. Passing it out wide to Doué, who's up against Kwanzaa. I don't like how much space Hakimi's got, but good interception by Jones. Good shot as well, but Alisson clears it up. Kanate, Salah to Kwanzaa, making a good run on the right. Ooh, not nice cross, but just misses everyone. But it was a nice cross, to be fair. The downside is PSG are now countering. So Lee has got the ball, who came on for Kvaratskhelia. PSG got the ball in midfield. Oh god, that was a nice save. Dembele kind of beat his fullback. Yeah, what a save. But when I saw him kick the ball, I was like, damn, that's going in. But really nice save by Alisson. He gets down low like very quickly to save that. So Konate's on the floor, hopefully just slowing down the play a little bit. Konate ruined it. Best keeper in the world. Konate ruined his clean sheet, yeah. Especially the form that he's been in past few games has been pretty amazing. PSG take a short corner. I think Gakpo is on the defensive. We managed to clear the ball. There's a big gap on that right hand side. We just keep giving Dembele space. I don't know why we keep doing this. That should be a goal kick because it came back off. Is that Vitinha? It came back off PSG player. We're defending kind of desperately now. Like this is not what you want to see. Yeah, they're just replaying the save again. It's pretty amazing. Konate is on the floor. I hope he's not injured. I hope he's just slowing down. I hope he's just slowing down the play a bit. Yeah, he's up now. Okay, Konate is coming off. Endo's coming on. It'll be interesting to see what happens here regarding whether Endo moves into central defence, which he has done, or if Kwanzaa moves to central defence and Endo moves to right back. Stevie G 4000 says we'll win on pens. Well, I hope so. I'm surprised we've let it go to pens. If that happens, I mean, we could still lose in these 10 minutes. So yeah, so it looks like Endo's playing centre back then, and Kwanzaa's right back. Long ball, intercepted. PSG on the attack again. I feel like that's all I've been watching. PSG on the attack, PSG on the attack, PSG on the attack. Dembele, man. PSG passing it around midfield. I think they're looking for the perfect opening. Nunes has slipped. God, just wide. When they take those kind of shots, when they cut inside and they take those shots and they start curling in, I start getting a bit worried. I think Alisson might have had it covered, but even then, it's a bit worrying to see that. I don't know if that was a foul by Nunes or why they've stopped the game, but we'll see. But anyway, it's gone out to Kwanzaa, gone out to Gravenberch, gone out to Jones. Elliott's got a bit of space. Nice pass over the top to Salah. I think Salah was maybe asking for the penalty there, if I'm honest. But I'd have to see that again. Nervous play, man. Yeah, I want to see what happened with Salah again. Nah, not for me. Yeah, I think we're looking a bit desperate for penalties. Um, Salah to Nunes, good link up play to Salah. Ah, he maybe should have passed it out wide to Elliott there, but it's easy for us to say that now. PSG looking dangerous. No. Fucking stop letting Doué cut inside. Hopefully that was offside. Yeah. I thought that was offside like a while back. Yeah, like a mile offside. Hakimi. Yeah, the crowd doesn't look too happy. Nunes chasing this down. Unlucky there, but good defending. Hakimi, PSG got it on the edge of the box. We keep giving them this space and we keep giving them this time on the edge of the box. It's becoming a bit concerning. Left hand side, I think. I don't know. Was that Lee? No, that was Doué on the left. Nunes now. Nunes got the ball. Nunes trying to run as fast as he can, but he gets tackled. Hakimi, don't give him that space. A good interception by Robertson. Oh God, we just keep giving PSG these opportunities to shoot repeatedly. One hasn't gone in yet, but we do this often enough. They are going to get one in eventually. Ball falls for Gakpo again. PSG are moving the ball forward. Every time it's always PSG moving it forward. PSG just passing it around. Doué's got the ball on the left. They're the ones that are trying to make things happen. It's PSG that are trying to make things happen here. We're almost at 120 minutes, so we might just be at penalties soon. PSG making a sub because they've got 2 subs left. So I wonder if they're going to bring people on who can take good penalties. Yeah, that shot's gone way over. So Ramos is coming on for João Neves, presumably with penalties in mind. Seven Sign is saying, bro, 2 games of watching us sit back and hoof it up. So frustrating. I know what you mean. It's frustrating. It's not particularly fun to watch. It's like, why are we sitting back? Like, we've got... all I kept hearing in the summer is it's very hard to improve this team. It's very hard to improve this team. But we're just playing like deep, low block football, and yeah, frustrating is the correct word to use. So there's 1 minute of injury time and 1 minute is up now. Alisson kicks it and Nunes catches it, which means we're on to penalties. So the exact thing we didn't want is what we have, but it's like that. It's like that sometimes. Stevie G4000 is saying I'm worried. Yeah, penalties definitely make. I think penalties definitely make everyone nervous. To make it a bit better, we are at home, so we'd rather be doing penalties at home rather than away. I don't know if that helps. I hope it does. Hopefully the crowd does its bit. Hopefully we'll win the toss regarding like which side we want the penalties to be taken on. So they'll probably pick the Kop. Yeah, it's either the Kop or the Anfield Road end. So they'll probably pick the Kop if we win the toss. Cat Mia 7 is saying let's go. Agree with you on that. Oh, Hakimi won the damn toss. And he's pointed at the Anfield Road end, which is the one on the left. Oh no, that was a test. No, I think Hakimi did win the toss. Oh man, not ideal, but it is what it is. And again, Amazon. Come on, Amazon, sort it out. I don't know if any other people are watching on Amazon. So it looks like PSG are going to take the first penalty. Oh, so let's see how this goes. So Vitinha versus Allison, that's the first penalty. I think he's gonna go to the left. Yeah, I had a feeling because he was looking at the right, which means he's gonna go to the left. I think Allison got a hand to it, but he was just a bit taken aback. Well, Allison was going to dive to the right, and then he dived to the left. But never mind. So Salah's taking our first penalty. It would be okay. So Salah's running up. Good penalty. 1-1. I was just going to say, it would be quite disappointing to top the group and then go out the next game. But good penalty. Donnarumma didn't even move. They're showing Mario again. Mario celebrating. So that's Ramos, I think, coming on. So Ramos is going to take the second penalty. Ramos came on with 2 minutes to go, specifically to take this penalty, and I think that's a bad sign. Because that very rarely works. It very rarely works when someone specifically comes on to take a penalty. They always end up messing it up, apart from that time where he scored. It's a good penalty. It was a really good penalty. Right along the bottom. I was trying to put him off from a couple of miles away, but it didn't work. Oh God, Nunes is taking the penalty. Oh. I mean, I respect the courage. people are not looking. I knew that would happen. I knew he was gonna miss. It was a good penalty. It was a good attempt, but like there's a reason this okay, well, we'll move on. Dembele is taking their penalty. Amazing penalty. Right in the side netting. Those kind of penalties you can't stop. Okay, Jones is taking the third penalty. Jones's penalty is saved as well. Not ideal. Not ideal. I don't know. I don't know if they win if they score this or if they need two more. So Due is taking this. Yeah, if they score this, I think they've won because then they'll have 4. Yeah, have they won? Yeah, well that's unfortunate. That's oh god, that's life. What could you do? Topped topped the group just to go out the very next game. uh, Not ideal. Not ideal. Yeah, people are not happy. But what can you do? I'm not happy either. I'm just not gonna scream about it. I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm too old for that. But yeah, PSG. If you think about it, PSG were probably the better team. Definitely the better team in the first leg. Perhaps a bit more equal in the second leg. I don't know why they keep showing Mario in the crowd. Like there's other people you can show in the crowd. Yeah, kind of rubbish, isn't it? PSG were the better team in both legs, so maybe it's only fair that they go through. But yeah, is what it is. I'm not gonna sit here and watch PSG celebrating, so I'm gonna close that. When's the next game? Is it the cup final? Is that on Sunday at 4 o'clock? Okay. Sunday at 4:30. Okay. Well, I'll be back for the cup final, and I'll see you there. Cheers.